Sewing on elastic on the wrong side of very lightweight fabrics. You can sew a zigzag stitch full width or a box stitch, blind hem stitch, anything that goes all the way from the left to the right without stitching in the center. You can sew elastic on with a very lightweight finish. There's Kenmore 1803 and the clear embroidery foot. I've got the stitch set really short. Now you don't want to catch your elastic in the needle because you want to be able to pull it, see, to make it pull and gather more. But that's literally all there is to it. You just keep doing that until you get the whole thing stitched on. And from the right side, I put white elastic so you could see it. It's kind of messy looking for the video, but I'm going to take some photos too for helping people see that. But that's literally all you do. Then you attach your elastic, you sew your elastic ends together, and or tie them in a knot, whichever way you want to do it, at the length that you want, for the amount of gathers you want. Just don't stitch on the elastic itself. You stitch from one side to the other. You can use this is just the clear embroidery foot. It does have a tiny tunnel underneath it. Let's see. This foot is the embroidery or zigzag stitch presser foot for the super high shank Kenmores, and it works very well for that. You can use the regular one, and some people will actually put the elastic through here, but you're more likely to hit the elastic with your needle if you use the regular zigzag foot. You can do it, you just got to be a lot more careful. You can use other presser feet, like if I use the snap-on shank system that I purchased from Central Michigan Sewing Supplies on eBay. I bought this Kenmore, well, it's a super high shank adapter for making Kenmore machines use low shank feet. That's one of the adapters I like to use. The adapters didn't come with the set of feet I bought. I bought the set of feet separate from China on eBay. But these feet have all kinds of different specialty feet, and like this foot's another one that you could use. It's a blind hem foot. It doesn't have the channel underneath, but you can actually widen this and then feed the elastic. For if you're doing, like, say you want to do an 1/8 inch wide elastic instead of a 1/4 inch, then you adjust this further apart, your blind hem foot, and then you can guide it, the elastic, right through the little lip there between the presser foot edge and the guide. You would slip the elastic up over this part. Flat feld foot works really well for this kind of thing too. Any of the, now this one didn't come with this set. This I think actually came with one of my Kenmores, and I love the little metal skis on the bottom. It helps it last longer than the plain clear plastic, but I stuck it in here because this is where I have my snap-on feet together. But a lot of these feet have special, oh, this is another one. This is the bias tape one that can also be adjusted, and you can feed your elastic through here. To go underneath the foot, and you can adjust it for the width of elastic you're sewing. But so there's actually a lot of feet you can use to do that type of a elastic application. This is a super wide embroidery foot, and notice it's got the opening. A buttonhole foot often works for it, but not the standard buttonhole ones that come with Kenmore's usually, because those ones have ends on them, and you can't have that. You really need the tunnel for the best results anyway. So to sew on your elastic so that it looks like my cuffs on this dress, I did the little box stitch, and see how lightweight that is. That's just like what you see in the stores. And you can also do the rolled edge on your Kenmore if you use your over edge foot to do your pretty edges. But I did this one with the rolled hem on my serger with woolly nylon, and also did this one on my serger was bullying iron because serger's so faster, but I've done them on my Kenmores as well. And anyway, so that's how you sew the elastic on. Right now I have it set for the left one. You can put it on a stretch stitch like that, which is an overlock stitch, but then you have to flip this stitch modifier to make it do the forward and back part if you really want to get it in there. But you could actually use these ones, regular zigzag, or these two. You cannot use a multi-stitch zigzag. It will actually stitch in your that would cause stitches in your elastic. Then you won't be able to pull it as snug as you want or loosen it if you need to. Okay. Oh, and I'll show you how I finished the end on my cuff on my blue dress. And sorry, it's all wrinkly. It's been in the laundry. I pulled it out for this because I like to be able to adjust it. I just, after I see how I just tied it in a knot right where they meet at the same, and that way if I, you know, sometimes we lose weight or the elastic gets stretchier, all I have to do is pull it a little tighter and tie a new knot. So anyway, that's the quick, easy way to put elastic on that doesn't add any weight to the dress. You can put them in waistbands, cuffs. You can use it as faux smocking on little girls' dresses or mommy's dresses or blouses. There's a lot of stuff you can use it for, but it is a super wonderful technique. Dearly love it. Look, I think I learned it from my Bernina manuals, if I remember right.